John Lewis, the longest-standing U.S. congressman for Georgia and a towering figure in the civil rights era, was 80 years old when he passed on Friday, but his legacy will be remembered for a very long time. Representative John Lewis never stopped fighting for equality.
As Dr. King said on many occasions, we must learn to live together as brothers and sisters.
He left behind a legacy that inspired many, including Shakur Francis. Francis is the first African-American pastor at a church in Anderson, a place of worship which was started by Confederate veterans. At age 26, he leads the way in breaking down racial barriers in his community, and he recalls the moment he found out Lewis had passed, saying he'll continue to fight for justice in his honor.
I'm thinking like, Granny, what's wrong? And she says, John Lewis died. So I just had to let that sink in, and I walked into the kitchen, I grabbed a cup of coffee, and I came back out, and my grandma looked at me, and she put her hand up and she said, you are where you are because of John Lewis. And I stood there and I thought of that.
Although many would consider it devastating to lose an activist like Lewis, Francis says that now is the time to take what he stood for and continue the fight for equality.
Just like John Lewis said, continue to cause good trouble. It's necessary trouble. We can't let up. I think one of the problems I feel with my generation, we become in-the-moment activists. We only speak up and stand out when an issue arises. We have to stay on the forefront.
Plans for his funeral have not been announced yet, but we will keep you updated as we learn new information. In Anderson, Sophia Radebaugh, 7 News.